Hi everybody, I'm Dr. Alex Hall and I just wanted to show you some of the masks that I've been trying this year to see what's going to work best for my teaching. Hopefully this will keep you from having to buy a whole bunch of them and try them out. So we're going to start by saying, first of all, I looked for things that had a nose wire. It's much easier for me to be able to look down. It's also much less likely that the mask is going to slip off my nose as I talk if I have one of those nose wires in place. The second feature I look for is a fabric ear loop instead of an actual braided elastic because I find it more comfortable personally. And the third thing that I looked for was actually a synthetic fiber versus cotton. In my anecdotal and subjective personal experience, cotton seems to muffle my voice more. So the first mask I'm going to show you is made by LA Linen. It has the nose wire, the fabric straps, and it is a synthetic material with the exception of the inner lining, which is cotton. It's a 3-layered mask. And the thing that I like most about this mask is that it is very capacious. It's got a lot of room in it, so I can talk and sing and do all kinds of things, and the mask really doesn't move because there's a lot of extra room here. So if you have larger cheeks or a more prominent jaw, or you are going to be talking a lot, I think this can be a really nice mask. Personally, I find the cotton is a little bit muffling. I also find the 3 layers makes it a little bit hotter and heavier than some of the other masks, so it's not my personal favorite, but I think it's a really great choice for anybody who's going to be having to do a lot of talking. The next mask I'm going to show you is made by Aviator. The nice thing about these, they came in a 3-pack, very inexpensive. I thought they had a nose wire, but in fact they have some wire this way that I think is meant to help keep the mask off of your mouth, which the LA Linen mask does really well. And so if I go ahead and put this on, right, it doesn't have a nose wire up here, but it has a really nice slim profile. So it's very small. I think it would be wonderful for wearing on an airplane. It's very comfortable. It does hit my mouth a little bit still, and I find it doesn't stay in place quite as well for me with talking. It's gradually slipping down on my nose. So the Aviator is not my favorite. As you'll notice, it also tends to muffle my voice a bit. Next one I tried is the Allett, A-L-L-E-T-T mask, and that has an interesting shape to it. It's a little bit, it's got this little kind of chin piece here, and it has a nice nose wire up top. It's very lightweight. It's very comfortable. It's very breathable and cool. What I find for me, however, is that the way the design is, there's a bit of a gap here below at the chin. So if I exhale, I can feel that air coming out on the bottom. So in terms of effectiveness, for me personally, this mask doesn't fit me quite well enough. Next one I'm going to show you is the Under Armour mask, which is one of the most expensive that I purchased to try. I'm going to tell you it does tend to run a bit small. So this is a medium large. It has a nose wire up here, and it has one of the snugger fits of all the masks. There's not a lot of room, and I can feel it pull as my jaw moves when I talk. It is very breathable and very cool. So it's made for athletics. I think it probably works really well for that. I'm not sure if it's going to work well for teaching. Again, it's so fitted, I can feel it pulling on my nose and gradually moving down, and I'm worried I'm going to have to keep readjusting it. The final mask I'm going to show you is made by Desoto Sport, which makes athletic wear for triathletes, I think. These are reversible masks, which is a pro and a con. Anytime the mask is reversible, that means that when you flip that layer to the inside, there's a little extra fabric there, so it can kind of pull against your mouth a little bit. So I like how lightweight these are. I like the fit. I like how breathable they are, but they don't come with a nose wire. So what I did was I took a bit of hanging wire for pictures frames and inserted it in and shaped it to my nose. And this Desoto mask has become my favorite mask thus far. The semester is just starting. We'll see how it goes. It has enough room for me to be able to talk without it pulling on my nose. I did have to put a nose wire in myself. It is very lightweight. It washes easily and it dries really quickly. So I wash it in the evening, hang it up overnight. It's ready to go the next day. So that's been my experience thus far with fabric face masks. I hope this was helpful to some of you, and good luck with teaching.